And unfortunately, we have no talent. So we thought we could just share a few of the memories that Jerry has given us growing up.
So we decided we thought we'd write down a few of our memories on a real short list. One of the first things that popped into our minds was how we learned at a very young age that everything one owns must have a name. Some of the nicknames and names we grew up with are Bug, Lucky Shoe, Spooky, Fred, Bunkhouse, Dancing Bear, Casper, End of the Trail, Lester, and RB.
I'm sure a few of these names ring a bell to you. We saved a few of our favorites for last. Would anyone like to guess who Bartholomew is? How about Icky, Chicken of the Sea? Now, is there anyone out there who has not seen the Enterprise? And we are all anxiously awaiting the name of his new bundle of joy. He got a car for his birthday.
My dad has invested a lot of time with us and has taken us many places. He's taken us to Harlan County, Mexico, the Ozarks, Winter Park, Elvis concerts, and yes, we've even been to Harry's Wonder Bar a couple times.
Remember the time we went to Lake Powell? It was the summer 1978. We left as a family of 6 and almost came back a family of 2. Mom and Dad thought for sure we were goners after searching for us for nearly 6 hours. We had taken Casper and gone water skiing, and were water skiing in a cove. They drove the houseboat back, or past us, and had no idea where we were. I think maybe we were going to end up walking home on that trip.
Jerry, do you know what I remember most about that trip? Was how every night we used to dock that huge houseboat into the beach about 10 feet. And then routinely, every morning, all of us would get up and have to push it out for hours. And Jerry would be standing on top of the houseboat, looking down at us, yelling, "Push! Push!"
I don't think Sally really appreciated the encouragement. I remember one morning Sally said as nicely as she possibly could, I mean, you really had to be there, but she looks up and she's like, "We are pushing!" Yeah, I can see it. Anyone that knows Jerry knows of his love for animals. In other words, we were not one of those kids that had to beg for a dog. In fact, we were required to own one. Growing up, there were never less than 4 dogs in our house at a time. Some of the breeds that we have owned include Rottweiler, Labrador, Keeshond, Alaskan Malamute, Old English Sheepdog, Afghan Hound, and Yorkshire. See, did I forget anything?
Well, I don't know. Should we include the coyote?
That's right, we did own a coyote. He presently owns 2 Greater Swiss Mountain Dogs and a lab.
Boy, I bet you each one of us has cleaned up over 500 dog messes. Except Jerry. I don't think I've ever seen him clean up a dog mess unless it was from the bottom of his foot.
No, he had Ruthann do that. Jerry was always big on training and lessons for us kids, as well as the dogs and horses. We went to dog obedience school, field trials, and lots of horse shows. During the summer, Mom and Dad would load up the horses and take us to horse shows and 4-H meetings almost every weekend. We never realized how much work it was until we had to start doing it ourselves.
My dad also made sure that we all learned how to water ski and skydive and ride Hondas at a very young age.
That's kind of an inside joke. I was picked up when I was 10 on the road riding a motorcycle. So I never went to jail though. So between the 4 of us, we have taken piano lessons, karate lessons, swimming lessons, gymnastic lessons, riding lessons, trick riding lessons, drum lessons, and flying lessons.
My dad also taught us how to get along well with each other and how to actually enjoy each other's company. Then again, he also taught us how to snow ski backwards, how to fish with flying worms, how to eat frog legs, how to give great hayrack ride and pig parties. But personally, one of my favorite memories is all the family work weekends we had at the farm, even though at the time I don't think I would have admitted it. During the summer, we would spend a lot of the days at the farm building fences,
Chasing horses.
hauling hay,
Chasing horses.
chopping thistles,
Chasing horses.
cleaning out that bunkhouse.
And did I mention chasing horses?
Then there were the years when my dad just couldn't get enough of going to auctions. Even our friends would panic when they found out where he went, because this meant they knew we would need their help in hauling away all his new stuff, including buildings, board by board. I'm sure all of you have heard about some of the crazy things my dad has done, like skydiving and river rafting. Well, for a while, he was convinced that he had to go to Spain to run with the bulls.
I think he finally gave up on that idea when he heard that people actually got killed doing that, and that statistics showed that it was usually the short people. Jerry, you have given us so many memories, we could not possibly list them all tonight. We just want to thank you for all the wonderful memories in which we will never forget.
And I'd like to say one last thing, and I'd like to say this both to my mom and dad. Kelly, Cindy, Danny, and I know how much you love us all, but we want you to know how much we love you and how much we appreciate everything you've done for us and how happy you made our lives.